Good morning, everyone. A lot of people ask me, what is the Internet of Things? And I like to define the Internet of Things as a constellation of objects that can be linked, monitored, and controlled over the Internet. In the next 24 hours, 8.6 million of these new devices will be connected to the Internet. Consumers and businesses will spend 1.9 billion euro on Internet of Things related hardware and services. This is Jason. Jason is an innovator. His company are creating the next generation of carbon capture devices, preventing harmful gases from ever reaching the atmosphere. To turn his hardware into a real-world application, he needs to have an easy way to send sensor data and to control the device remotely, all in real time. So to do so, he needs to build an infrastructure that looks a bit like this. It's got lots of different servers, applications, and databases. And as his company grows, so do his infrastructure needs. This is really complex. It takes a team of developers around 6 months to go and build something that is production ready. They write hundreds of thousands of code and have to test every single line of it. And whenever the system is out in the wild, they then have to maintain that system and deploy security updates 24/7. Why abstracts all of that complexity? We make it really easy for people to build products. Businesses don't get thanks for building servers, they get them for serving their users. Stripe did this for payments, and we're going to do it for the Internet of Things. And just like them, we're going to give people the ability to link into this powerful infrastructure with just a few lines of code. Waya is a real-time platform for developing Internet of Things applications. We break the product down into 4 key areas: manage devices, customers, and RFID tags; capture data points from sensors, events, location, and logs. Our two-way communication channel makes it easy to control actuators and call functions remotely, all in less than 0.1 of a second. And integrations, link in with third-party services like Twilio, Salesforce, and Slack, all from our dashboard, or create your own functionality using our bespoke webhooks. There are lots of benefits with using us compared to building it yourself. Bring ideas to life within a few minutes. Create rapid iterations of your product and get to market much faster. Vastly reduce costs and scale from one to a practically unlimited number of devices instantaneously. For developers, it's free, so you can add 10 devices right now and get up and going. For businesses, we charge a monthly subscription and usage. We've got a wide range of packages to suit everyone from the bedroom prototype to the company that wants to scale across the world. Here's what it looks like for a typical customer with 1,000 devices. It's $21.29 per month, all in, with no hidden upfront charges or fees. Today, there are 4.5 million software developers building Internet of Things applications. That's going to increase to 10 million in 2020. So some of our competitive advantage comes from the ability to get started within a few minutes. We provide the full stack, from the device to the cloud and back down. We work on all types of devices. And it's not actually just about devices themselves, it's also about creating great experiences for your customers, which is why we provide SDKs for mobile. On the competitive landscape, we set ourselves up in the top right corner because we are the least costly and the least complex platform out there. Today, our platform is being used in 55 countries across the world, and it's been really exciting to see everything that they've been building on it. Our partners come from the best partners in retail, software, and connectivity. Our team has extensive experience with building products, and we've worked with massive companies such as Cambridge Silicon Radio, Net-a-Porter, BBC, Hewlett-Packard, and a bunch of startups throughout the UK and Ireland. Waya enables developers to bring ideas to life. The only limit is their imagination. Thank you.
Give it up for Waya. In some ways, you're the invisible wires.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please deliberate.
So you talk about being the cheapest. Most investors don't really like to compete on cost. So talk to me about how you're differentiated in other ways that matter to your customer rather than just cost.
Absolutely. So a lot of our competitors out there basically provide the Lego blocks, and we provide the full house. So you can go and release a production-ready IoT product without having any back-end developer. So that's what we're trying to do, get rid of the need to write any cloud code.
I guess security is going to be a really core component to your product. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Absolutely. So there are, first off, all our APIs are secure. And we always ensure that our customers do that, and we advise them on how to make their devices secure as well, which is why we have a really big close relationship with the developers and the company themselves to make sure that at all the device level and the software level, that they're ensuring the highest level of security.
Excellent.
Yeah, I notice if we're talking about costs, I know some of our own in-house developers, we have some little secret projects going on in our utility even, but they're getting, I understand, free software, free toolkits from some of the big developers. It's the old adage, first one free in that other business. So are you giving the first one free, or how can you compete with that? Because they have balance sheets, you don't have one yet.
Yeah. So for us, we provide up to 10 devices free on the platform. That's for individuals and for organizations as well. And we also provide the ability to add an unlimited number of public devices because we want to help open data projects as well and be able to spread the word of the company. We find really developer evangelism is a massive thing for us, and that's why we do this, because we believe that working really closely with the developers lets us understand what they need and what we can build for them much, much better. And yeah, the other thing as well is these developers are working for the companies, as you said, that are creating really, really fantastic products, but they're also going to be the next generation of innovators as well. And that's why it's really good to have that relationship at this stage. Yeah.
We have time for one very quick question.
Okay, so what would actually happen if the developers would at some point stop to use your platform?
Well, obviously we'd be very disappointed, but no. But so I think that's why we provide so many integrations as well. We're saying, okay, we understand there are more things that you want to do down the line. Let us help you do that. And for a lot of companies, it doesn't make sense to go off and build it themselves. What we see, or where this is going at the moment, is basically our infrastructure will basically become a utility. So the same way you have electricity, gas, and everything else, this will be in the same domain. So they will have no reason to change.
Give it up for Wire.
Thank you.